What's one of the number one things you need in your job interview to succeed or to secure a job? This is something we can't teach you in school, you can't learn on the job, and you can't read about in a book. Well, maybe there are some books about it, but reading about it's really not going to give it to you. It's passion. And what do I mean by passion? I don't mean woohoo, scream and throw your arms in the air. And sure, there is an energy element to passion, but that's not how you demonstrate your passion. How do you demonstrate you're passionate about something? It means that you're well learned about that topic area. You know its history, you know its present status of the industry. You understand where the industry has been, where it is, and where it's going. And you're well read on the topic. So I'll give you an example. One of the core things that MBA students love to do, as soon as they get their MBA, they want to work in two areas. One of them is private equity. So you have these individuals coming into the office and they're saying, Shane, I just graduated from Harvard or Wharton or one of the top schools, and I want to work in private equity. So I've been interviewing in private equity. So if you have any private equity roles, you could present me. I'm going to make you look great in front of your chairman or in front of your board. So hold on a second. Let's just ask you a few questions, first of all, about private equity. Because the truth is, most of these people don't understand anything about private equity. So what were the top 5 top deals in private equity for 2019? What in your region, in your city, in your state, or in your country, how did private equity start? What were the first few private equity deals? Who were kind of the legacy, historical, landmark private equity firms in your region? Today, who are the top private equity players? In 2020, what will be the top 5 biggest private equity deals in your area? And you find that the candidates can't answer any of the questions. Let's give you another example. You have a candidate, he comes to me, he says, Shane, I want to work in Islamic finance. I love Islamic finance. I will only work in Islamic finance for the rest of my life. Extremely passionate. Then just one simple question, how did Islamic finance start? He can't answer the question. Why did people start implementing the fundamentals of Islamic finance? How does Islamic finance affect society or community? They can't answer the basic questions about the industry. Now we're having Dubai Expo 2020 in Dubai. You have a lot of people who are saying, I want to work in the Expo. I want to do marketing for the Expo. I'm really passionate about Expo and I'm really passionate about marketing for the Expo. Okay, what are the top 3 last Expos that took place? What were the marketing strategies that were used? And what are the most effective ways to market an Expo? What are some of the tenets or axioms that you need to look at when marketing an Expo? What research have you done on that? 0. So these people are not reading any books, they're not doing any research, they are not well read, not well schooled, they don't know the history of their industry, where it is, where it's going, they can't answer a simple question. All they did was put their tie on or put their suit on, or people, they're not wearing ties anymore, no one's wearing a tie anymore, so they're just showing up basically. That's what they did. They showed up and tried to be excited about something they know nothing about. So it really creates a question mark. Where's the passion? You are not really passionate. In today's job market, in today's environment, we are globally competitive. You're showing up for a job, you can have people on the other side of the planet competing for that job. You better get passionate. And so what I'm saying when I'm saying passionate, I mean intellectually curious. You should love what you're doing and love the industry you're in so much that you want to talk to everybody about it, read everything you can about it, learn as much as you can about it. And so when you identify who the players are in an industry, you don't want to just go meet them because they can give you a job. You want to go meet them because you want to increase your knowledge base. You want to learn from them and you want to develop your capabilities. And that's the type of passion that we're looking for when we're interviewing someone, and we can't find it. It's very difficult to find. So start loving what you're doing and start putting some elbow grease behind that passion. Start reading. Call up someone who's retired from that industry and say, hey, I love this industry. How did you do that deal in 1975 or 1985 or maybe even now it's just 2005 or whenever it was? Start learning, start getting passionate, and start bringing your A game to the table.